and welcome back to our blind beer tasting tournament. We've now moved into the quarterfinals. These matchups are only going to get tighter and harder as all the bad booze has already been eliminated. My lovely assistant has randomly selected 2 beers for us to test. This is the second quarterfinal, so there's only 6 beers remaining. Let's get straight into it with Beer A. Friday knockoff. Hopefully there's not too much traffic noise. Beer A is very carbonated. It's got a bit of a dirty colour. It's not quite clear. It's a bit cloudy. Smells very traditional. Smells quite good. Tastes quite good too. Don't mind Beer A. Tastes bitter. Tastes quite strong and full. This is probably a mid to full strength beer at best. Let's try Beer B. Beer B's got a lot of head on it. I don't think there's no dry beers left though, but it's got a lot of carbonation. This one's it's a bit clearer to see out of. Slightly darker, just a fraction, but not significantly. This is the ice beer, I reckon. It's very weak. Beer B is very weak. None of the beers that are left are low strength beers or light beers, so this most likely is a mid. It's quite easy to drink. It doesn't have a lot of flavour. There's a bit of flavour sneaking through. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, it's quite easy to drink. There's just enough flavour to keep you interested. This really could be anything that's left. It's good enough to be all of them, but I don't think it's strong enough to be the VB. I think the VB is the only one I can eliminate. I don't think it's strong enough. It's not the best beer. It's quite plain. It's quite easy to drink. It doesn't have a lot of flavour. It's probably the only thing going against it at the moment is it doesn't really give you the pub taste. Let's try Beer A again and see if we can knock out a few other guesses. Beer A is a lot stronger. It's got a lot more flavour to it. I don't think it's quite as easy to drink. Not as easy to drink, but it has a lot more flavour. You're getting a lot more bang for your buck. Quite hard to narrow these down even further. I think we've gotten to the point where my taste has probably eliminated a variety of beers and my preferences has probably funneled in similar tasting beers into the finals. But I think it's got a high alcohol content, and I think that high alcohol content is making it quite full flavoured to drink. I'm going to go with VB. It's got a very full flavour. I generally quite like VB, and I would have thought I could have picked it more accurately. It's pretty good. I think this is the VB. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Beer B. Beer B is a lot easier to drink. It's just got a little bit of flavour. It doesn't taste very strong. I don't know if it's got enough flavour to make up for its lack of taste. It's lacking a lot of taste. You just get a little bit just at the end. You can drink more of this, but you can drink lots of this. But this one's significantly tastier compared to this one. So I think Beer A is our winner. Beer B is very good. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's got the balance almost right. It's almost easy enough to drink like water while still having flavour. It's just overdone the easiness and just missed the amount of flavour it needs. It's probably 5% harder to drink, but it might have 25% more flavour. So it's got a lot going for it. I'm going to say it's an 8 out of 10, and I think it's the ice beer. So Beer A is our winner today. Let's see what they are. And after yesterday's terrible guess, I could be completely wrong. Well, we were right. 50%. The VB was the winner. Has a lot of flavour. It's relatively easy to drink for how strong it is. This is the strongest beer we had in our test. It's 4.9%, 1.4 standard drinks. It's as strong as you basically get in a beer before you go into like weird beers that no one drinks. It has a lot of flavour and it's still very easy to drink. The Great Northern Original, on the other hand, it's 1.2 standard drinks, 4.2%. It's slightly more alcoholic than the ice beer. I sort of lost my train of thought there, but I know I'm on that track. It's just stronger than the ice beer, like 0.1% sort of stronger. Same standard drinks. Thanks for joining me for today's beer review. My favourite beer, VB, won out. I accurately guessed it. Leave your hateful opinions down in the comments for me to enjoy. I don't care what any Victorian says. This is the premium Victorian beer. And I've had a hard-earned thirst today, and I enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.